Saving $1,000 might sound simple to some people, but for many, especially those living on a low income, it feels like climbing a mountain with no end in sight. The bills keep coming, unexpected expenses pop up, and at the end of the month, there's often little or nothing left. But here's the truth, saving that amount is absolutely possible, and in fact, it can be done faster than you think if you follow the right plan. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through practical strategies that don't require a big paycheck or extreme sacrifice. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or just want to build your first emergency cushion, this plan will work for you. Think of this not as a dream, but as a challenge you're fully capable of winning. The very first step is developing awareness of your money flow. Most of us don't actually know where every dollar goes. We remember the big expenses of rent, bills, groceries, but forget the small ones: coffee every morning, snacks, subscription apps, or even random online purchases. Over time, these small leaks can drain hundreds of dollars. To change this, track every single expense for at least 1 full week. Write it down in a notebook or use a free app. Don't change your habits yet, just observe. This exercise may surprise you, because awareness often reveals that saving is not about turning more money, but about stopping the invisible leaks in your current spending. Once you have this clear picture, you'll be ready to make smarter decisions. After tracking your expenses, the next move is cutting out non-essentials temporarily. This doesn't mean you have to stop living or cut all the fun out of your life. But it does mean identifying areas where you can save money for a short period of time. For example, let's say you spend $15 each week on takeout meals. That's around $60 a month. Add to that a couple of streaming subscriptions you rarely use, maybe $20 or $30 more. Already, you're freeing up nearly $100 each month without suffering much. Think about this, in just 10 months, that's your full $1,000 saved. And if you're more aggressive, it could happen even faster. The key is to remind yourself that these cuts are temporary. You're not saying goodbye forever, you're just making a short-term sacrifice for a powerful long-term win. Let's be honest, on a low income, saving from cuts alone is tough. That's why adding extra income streams is the fastest way to reach your $1,000 goal. The good news is, today there are endless opportunities to earn a little more on the side. Think about food delivery apps, babysitting, tutoring, freelancing online, or selling unused items from your closet or garage. Even making just $50 a week in extra income equals $200 a month. That means you could hit your goal in only 5 months. And if you push harder, maybe $100 a week, you could reach $1,000 in as little as 10 weeks. The point is, small efforts add up quickly, and in this digital era, opportunities are everywhere if you're willing to take them. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful budgeting tools, the cash envelope system. Here's how it works. Instead of swiping your card everywhere, divide your money into physical envelopes labeled for categories like rent, groceries, transportation, and savings. When the money in an envelope runs out, that's sign that you stop spending. This system works because it forces you to see your limits visually. Imagine opening your reading out envelope and realizing you only have $20 left for the month. That instant awareness will help you control impulses better than any mobile notification. And best of all, it guarantees that your savings envelope always receives its share, even if it's small at first. Over time, those small consistent amounts will add up to big results. Debt is one of the biggest enemies of savings. If you're paying high interest on credit cards, you're basically giving away money to the bank every month. One strategy is to call your bank and ask for a lower interest rate. You'd be surprised how often they agree just to keep you as a customer. Another option is to transfer your balance to a card that offers 0% interest for the first year. That move alone can save you hundreds of dollars in interest payments. And don't forget other hidden costs, unused memberships, high phone bills, or expensive insurance policies you can renegotiate. Every dollar you free from these money traps is another dollar closer to your $1,000 goal. Here's something people often forget: your mindset is just as important as the tactics. If you view saving money as punishment, you'll feel deprived and eventually quit. But if you view it as a challenge, a game, or a stepping stone toward financial freedom, suddenly it becomes exciting. Imagine logging into your bank account and seeing that balance grow every week. Imagine how proud you'll feel once you reach that $1,000 milestone. That feeling of security, knowing you have an emergency cushion, is priceless. So don't see this as giving things up, see it as leveling up your life. Your mindset is the fuel that will carry you through the moments when it feels tough. Willpower is limited. That's why one of the smartest moves you can make is automating your savings. Set up your bank to automatically transfer even $10 a day or $50 a week into a separate account you don't touch. Think of it like paying yourself first before anything else. Within 100 days, you'll already have $1,000 saved without having to constantly think about it. Automation takes the stress out of saving and ensures you stay consistent, even if life gets busy or unpredictable. And here is a tip: use a savings account that's separate from your daily spending account, so you're not tempted to dip into it. Out of sight, out of mind, but growing silently in the background. When you finally hit that $1,000 goal, celebrate it. But don't stop there. The real value isn't just the money, it's the habit you've built. You've proven that you can save consistently, even with limited resources. The discipline, awareness, and creativity you develop during this process will serve you for life. Imagine saving your next $1,000, then $5,000, and eventually building a full emergency fund or even starting to invest. This first milestone is like training your financial muscles. And just like in the gym, once you've built the habit, every next step becomes easier and faster. So now you know exactly how to save $1,000 fast, even with the low income. You don't need to wait for a raise. You don't need to win the lottery. You just need a plan and the decision to start today. The question is, will you take the first step right now? If this video gave you value, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this push. Remember, small consistent steps compound into big results. This $1,000 could be the beginning of a completely new chapter in your financial life. Don't wait for the perfect time. Be creative, starting today.